Bueno, let's go. Me estamos viendo el stream ahora mismo. Okay. Like, let me see about this shit. Ok. Hoy estoy viendo el stream de TR por si acaso. Hoy, sinceramente, mi bias es bearish. Ya que primero que todo tenemos una sentida divergence de estos highs a estos highs. De estos highs a estos highs. También tenemos este gap aquí de 4 horas que parece que no lo queremos respetar. Pues todavía aún no hemos cerrado por debajo de él, pero no lo queremos respetar. También aquí en el de una hora, we swept en los dos indexes de estos 1 hour highs y cambiamos de estructura, haciendo un inverse value gap aquí en este gap de una hora, en ES y en el Q. Y ahora mismo en los dos indexes ya estamos tocando los London Lows. Sinceramente, los next draw on liquidity sería previous day lows, estos 1 hour lows y maybe estos 4 hour lows, que se ven bastante juicy en ES. En NQ nada más están los previous day lows, que son estos. Fuck. Pero hasta estos lows no creo que baje el precio, eso 1%. So que yeah. So que no sé. Bueno, pues dale, ahora estaremos viendo el stream de TR en esta área aquí. Let's see. Bueno, escuchando
But
a
if price
ustedes.
ends up pushing down and then respecting bearish order flow, then, you know, we can go and target the rest of these lows over here. Right? So that's how a lot of my trading days go. It's literally just like bet. We're just going to wake up. We're going to wait for market to open. Thank you.
Thank you, very appreciate it.
We're just going to wait for market to open, and I'm going to see how the market moves in order for me to make a decision on it.
Ahí es verdad.
Production, can you make that shit clap?
Makes sense.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, Sephiris.
Carajo.
Shout out Sapphires, bro. Makes a lot of sense. So
50%.
us taking out this low right here, this is pre-market manipulation.
Could be, especially because, like, you know, the biggest thing or the nice thing for us is, again, we don't have to make assumptions. We can make, like, we can just sit and be patient and say, like,
No, ¿qué hice? Fuck.
like fair value gaps or bearish gaps or anything to get disrespected to the upside, you know, or just for price to break structure to the upside. And then how do we also know that this isn't a sweep? Well, the bearish gaps or the bearish confluences will get held. So it's like we literally can just sit, watch, wait. That's the awesome thing about trading, and I think that's where a lot of people always end up going wrong. They think that they have to guess where the market's going to go or what market's going to do at pivotal points. What I like to do is like to let the market tell me where it wants to go. And okay, too bad, so sad if I'm a couple minutes late or maybe 15 minutes late to the move, but at least I know for a fact that the move is going to get made, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of blindly buying when we're coming down underneath London session low with no confluences, or blindly pressing sell because we're just like whatever in a downtrend. You know, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to let the market
Estoy grabando,
tell
¿verdad?
me where it wants to go.
Let's
And then I'm going
see.
to take action based on that.
Ven, se escucha.
Makes a lot of sense.
Let's go. Lo que frío más cabrón.
So same thing as yesterday, just wait until confirmation.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, Sephiris.
So thank you, shout out Sapphires.
Shout out for Sephiris for the 5 gifted.
Si cambiamos order flow aquí en el de 5 minutos, cuando justo el mercado abra, pues. También a las 8:30 hago una noticia y no hizo nada.
Oh my gosh.
Hizo un bicho.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Fucking pocket. That's crazy, bro.
dude, how's she gonna remember?
Yo. People are believing in you, bro.
Nice. 82% chance.
Someone said, who's Timmy? I'm dead ass curious.
No jodas que no.
Damn, there's a lot of people that got money on this poly market now, bruh. Poly
19K cash in there? Jeez.
poly market says that Tim has an 83% chance of passing his funded. What do y'all think? Or 83% chance of not passing his funded, but getting a full-fledged payout. You got people betting on you, dog. You got people believing in you.
That's good. Nice.
You can prove all these fucking haters wrong.
Tá, bro.
Said 100% getting a payout. Fuck yeah. Absolutely, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Eso sí, hoy quiero también arriesgar aquí en Polymarket. Bueno, si me da el bias alcista, pues me gustaría. Si bueno, también un bajista, pues no
So
está
I
mal.
just want to explain my thing again.
Sure.
Today obviously is about patience, but it would be safe to have a good bias to both sides depending on what we.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just targeting this looks like kind of scary rather than targeting. Actually, no, both. Oh.
Yeah.
All
Up
right.
here we have two previous session highs, and then down to the bottom we have previous session low. I think both are valid. Because again we're at a pivotal point. We could reverse off of these lows, or we could not do anything off of these lows and then just continue down. You know, again, I would much rather be taking a short like right here and being correct about it, and I would much rather take a long being like right here up to these highs than be incorrect.
Makes sense. Why did I never think about that? What the fuck? I always thought you were supposed to catch the move like on the bottom.
It's because of all these dumbass TikTok traders. Shout out to all the retard TikTok traders that literally be ruining people's mindsets, bro. Trying to convince everybody that you should be taking like literally the dead fucking bottom of every single trade, bro. Y'all are literally toxic as shit. Everybody posting all those fucking risk to reward tools. So fucking annoying. It's literally, bro. It's literally their fault, bro.
Espérate.
Yeah, I don't know. I never thought about it'd be better to catch the move up here, confirming that it's for sure gonna smack.
Dead ass. I would much rather see. That's the thing, bro. I'd much rather have a really fucking good win rate than have a like. I would much rather have a really fucking good win rate than like just playing the fucking guessing game, you know? Saying Powell goated? Nah, bro. I mean, dude, obviously. Sorry. I meant to rephrase that. Like, you just have to, like, okay. Let me rephrase that. Obviously, bro, I mean, that's going to get clipped and then taken out of context, and then everybody's going to say, TJR fucking sucks. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm like, who gives a shit? Obviously, if you're good at trading that way, then obviously keep trading it. But, like, you got to understand, bro, like, you're having a negative effect on some, like, the majority of these people's brains thinking that, you know, it's going to take a, like, that's where you should be entering. Sure, for you, you know, you've been in the market for whatever, a long time, you know. But thank you for the 5 gifted. I stay geeking. But, you know, you just got to understand, like, that's probably not the best for somebody for a trader that's getting into the market. And me personally, I don't like playing the fucking guessing game. Like, I could probably make a pretty good assumption of where price is going to go today, but I don't want to make a pretty good assumption. I want to take a trade that I like know for a fact is going to hit, you know?
Espérate, ¿qué?
open in 2 minutes.
Oh my god, bro. ¿Cómo carajo era esto? Se supone que este sea mi Gmail. Ay, bro, no entiendo, bro. Like, what the fuck. O no sé, que se joda. Si voy a tradear, pues... Pues, ajá. Como que... En el poly market. Pues ver a ver. Ya lo que frío más cabrón.
All right, so market open. We have a
Market
strong bullish
open.
reaction right now.
Yep. Yo diría que si if we break structure to the upside y we
Yeah,
keep
there's no reason for us to
this bullish order flow en el de 5 minutos.
try and jump into anything right now. It's only 1 minute in the market
So
open,
que...
so we'll sit and we'll let market do its thing.
You don't like this music? Bro, she's like so calming to me.
No, it's vibes.
She just calms me down. I love the Marias. Shout out the Marias.
Hacho, fuck, bro, fuck it. Vamos a hacer esta mierda rápida. Porque de verdad quiero hacerlo.
So that would be smart. Like if we were to like, if this were to be a rebalance to go lower, to take a trade like when we're down here.
I'm not even saying you
No,
have
no,
to
no,
take a
no.
trade down there, but I'm just
Is it
saying like,
smarter?
nah, not even that. That was just like fucking like that was like estimating shit. Like I'm I'm just saying like I would like I'm not saying like you have to take a trade when you're down here. I'm just saying we have to wait for like I would rather wait for bearish confirmation. So like I would want to wait for like so right now like we're pushing up. I would want to wait for like some sort of this is like a massive up candle, right? But this also could just be a sweep for us to push lower. Like we're pushing into this hourly gap right now, and technically we're still bearish, so we need to keep that in mind, right? So yeah, so I would want to be looking at like the high, sorry, for me to want to look for shorts, we're in a high time frame bearish order flow right now. So all I would want to see, like right now, this could be a low time frame manipulation leg. So all I would want to see would be for, because obviously we're changing structure to the upside. All I would want to see would be a change in order flow back down to the downside, and then continuation of that order flow for me to then want to look to target these lows.
But if this were to be like, if we were to start like building bullish order flow, respecting bullish gaps, then it would be safe to target higher time frame or higher draws.
Yeah, but it's really early in the
Really early.
yeah, it's really early in the market right now. And again, like higher time frame holds higher power, so I would be really focused on this gap right here, you know, and like be super conscious of this, you know, like if we stay playing within this, or if we stay leaving like a wick up in here, you know, like I would be super conscious of this gap. If we inverse this, then we know exactly where we're trying to go, and then yeah, we'll probably have to catch a trade like up here, but you know that's still a pretty easy trade to take. Same thing here on ES. I'm going to be looking at this gap because this is the gap that's going to be holding this shit down for us. So again, if we're hesitating in this gap and whatever, I mean, this is a massive candlestick to the upside right now. But if we, whatever, like this is a huge candlestick to the upside right now. So the best thing for us to do is just like be patient as shit and wait to see what price wants to do. You know, we could. That's the other thing. Price could give us no entry at all today, and price could just go up and take out all of these highs without us, and you know, we would have to be satisfied with that, right? So I would much rather wait for actual confirmation of what we think is going to happen.
Gracias, ya estamos. Yo creo que ya. Let me see. Se supone que ahora lo tengo en los dos teléfonos. Good shit, G. Let's go. Ya estamos. Okay, we break structure to the upside. También tenemos este gap de 1 hora. Eso que hay que tenerlo en cuenta. Yes.
What time are we leaving? Yeah, it's just for that gap.
Posible sentiment divergence. Yo creo que de estos highs de las 7:45 y de, bueno, son 1 minute highs, pero yeah.
We probably should rip it.
Yeah.
Me gustaría que el precio hiciera un gap y si respetamos el gap, we're going higher.
Bro, I gotta take care of shit.
Ocho, dame mear.
Yeah, so the 1 minute's telling us nothing right now.
Yeah, it's like just pumping, no retrace, because nothing will be filled. No
Exactly. So
structure.
I wouldn't even
Yeah.
see. That's the thing. Like right now, we need to be looking at the higher time frames for us to be able to understand what price is doing. Because us looking at just 10 up candles in a row isn't going to tell us much, and us trying to take a long off of like a gap right here, that shit ain't it. Why? Because if we push down into this gap, that also means we could be respecting this hourly gap, and that also means that we could be due for a deeper retrace into this 5-minute gap. So why the fuck would we want to be looking at the 1 minute right now? We want to stay zoomed out and say, okay, what are the high time frame confluences that are either going to disrespect or be respected to influence where price is going to go.
Makes sense.
All right, so like the major ones would be the hourly gap right here. Major one would be this 15-minute high. You know, break above it, then awesome. That's a 15-minute break of structure. right? So let's look at all of this price action to be able to understand where price wants to go. Looking at this, it's not going to do much for us.
That's where I mess up a lot too. Just
Yeah, bro, you're a 1 minute demon. We gotta like really like I don't want you to scale down to the 1 minute until we're
Got
looking
this
for like
gap.
executions. Once you've established,
Si
right now,
respetamos el
do
gap,
we know
pues
where the market's going to go? No, we
no.
haven't established our bias yet. So once we
we're
can,
still in this hourly gap.
yeah, and like we still have plenty of time for us to respect this hourly gap. See, we're getting legs down right now, and also like, you know, like let me see. Yeah, see, ES is respecting this hourly gap really well right now. But like, can we take a trade off of that?
Hell the fuck no.
Still not even necessarily. Why? Because we could be retracing down just for us to
Shit.
fill this 5 minute gap to push higher. So we got to be real patient with today.
So, si no respetamos este gap in the 5 minute, we're going lower. To grab the previous day lows, bueno, previous New York lows, que son estos.
Fair stock.
Are you serious right now, bro? Hello, full.
What's
Vamos a ver
up
si
here?
respetamos este gap.
10:45. We got plenty of time to trade.
I'm gonna order some pimple patches. I don't know why. I just randomly started breaking out.
But
I got like two pimples here, here on my nose, right here. It's probably the test.
definitely the test.
Ooh.
Okay, so look at what price is doing right now. We're respecting this hourly gap. We came up. We swept out these 5 minute. We swept out these 5 minute highs.
Mm-hmm.
So now again, remember what I was telling you. I would rather be late to the move, you know. So if we can inverse this gap right here, again, this is on ES, but if we can
Me da
inverse this gap,
confirmaciones to go
you
lower.
know, then that shit looks like pretty freaking nice, right? But also, again, we have to understand price could be coming in, balancing this out to push us higher here. This hourly gap is very key level for us. We have 18 minutes. That's the thing. We don't have to wait until this hourly candle inverses
Close.
it, because we can use the lower time frames to get a better idea, because like price comes in, balances this shit out, and then is just like giving us big legs to the upside, and we're like all the way up here. It's pretty safe to assume that we're not going to inverse this gap, right? So
Okay.
we can wait
Yeah.
and look at the low time frames. Or sorry, it's pretty safe to assume that we are going to inverse the gap. So we can look at the low time frames for all of these things to be able to see, like, make assumptions on what we're going to do off of this gap, and not necessarily have to wait for the full 18 minutes to go by. But yeah, right now, ES and Nasdaq look, both of them look both. Yeah, they look bullish, but I mean, bro, look at the hourly. This shit's a gap that's getting respected real well.
Yeah.
Same thing here on Nasdaq. Nasdaq's sitting above this, but we're sitting right at equilibrium at the right here. See, we're getting some moves down. I would keep my eye on. So like another key level for us would be, this is when I can look at this is when I personally would look at the 1 minute. I don't really want to influence you to look at the 1 minute, but if I'm looking at the 5 minute, understanding, okay, we're making a 5 minute retrace into this gap. What realistically would be needed for this 5 minute time frame to be able to move higher, right? We push into the 5 minute gap. on
1 minute break
pushing the
structure
5
to
minute
the
gap on
upside.
NQ. NQ doesn't really have as clean confluences, so I'll be looking at ES. What would signal to me that this 5 minute is going to continue extending this gap right here, right? Because ideally this gap holds. We poked into it already and we're pushing down. So right now this gap is holding. We still can fill this 5 minute gap a little bit more and could potentially come back up and retest this. But, you know, if this gap holds, we push all the way down,
We're
you
going
know,
to change
it's
structure.
leading me more towards the bearish side.
Mm-hmm.
But really the main thing that I was looking at this gap for wasn't to confirm the bearish bias, was to see if we're going to want to reverse, because we're in this bullish confluence. So we could come up, inverse this gap. That's when I would be like, okay, you know, we just broke structure to the upside. We came into a bullish confluence, and now we're disrespecting bearish confluences
Yeah.
to the upside. You know, I'm probably going to want to target these highs all the way up here.
Makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Versus right now, like, even though we're respecting this gap, it makes sense that we're respecting this gap. Why? Because we're just retracing on the 5 minute. So we can there's no reason for us like to make any assumptions until we inverse this 5 minute gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 20 seconds.
Okay.
Even here on Nasdaq is still pretty heavily in this gap, you know. So we know that ES is the more bearish index right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's giving us a deeper retrace into that gap. Nasdaq, I mean, clearly over the past couple days has been the more bullish index. We've been so we're still maintaining this gap pretty well, you know. So well, we got like 5 minutes. Yeah, we're like 15 minutes into market open. I still think that, again, we're playing within this gap. ES is respecting this gap really well.
Sí,
Gonna
sobre
need to see some sort of change in order flow.
some change in order flow on the 5
something else to
minute.
keep in mind, once we do see that change in order flow, I don't
We
want to
need to
jump to, not that I don't want to
wait,
jump to conclusions, but
wait some
ES could inverse
confirmation.
this gap. We've seen this literally within this week, where
Mhm.
ES inverses a gap to the downside, and Nasdaq is maintaining it, and then we go higher. So again, patience is going to pay us today. So if we think about some of the shit that I've taught you, what I would want to be looking for, because ES is the leading bearish index, I would want to see ES inverse this gap. I'm not going to make a decision or an entry off of that. What would I want to see? I would
Some
want to see
continuation.
ES inverse this gap and then fill a bearish confluence, and then give me more confluences after that, because that's
Mhm.
telling me two things. We fill the high time frame confluence, then we change order flow to the down. Yeah. We fill the high time frame confluence, bearish confluence. We change order flow back down to the downside on the low time frames, and then we're continuing the bearish trend, and we're showing confirmation of that. It's one thing to enter just blindly off of, hey, we're filling a high time frame bearish confluence and we change the trend. That can sometimes bite you in the ass, like we seen yesterday. Okay? But it's another thing for us to see us filling a high time frame bearish gap, disrespecting the current bullish order flow, and then respecting the new bearish order flow that we put ourselves in. That's when it's like, okay, that's pretty solid, you know. And when we do that, Nasdaq will probably be doing something similar, where maybe Nasdaq hasn't fully disrespected this gap, but Nasdaq will make a move down and then come up and maybe fill like bearish equilibrium, or maybe a bearish fair value gap, and then it'll respect the lower time frames, like the 1 minute
Coño.
fair value gap that price is retracing into, or it'll just like break structure to the downside, or inverse a 1 minute gap that it should have held.
Inverse
Because
the
if Nasdaq
gap.
wanted to be bullish, it would have respected the 1 minute fair value gap to push it higher, right? But if it's disrespecting it, what is that telling us? It's probably going to want to go lower.
Yo creo que we
So,
want to go higher.
right now, you know,
Mm.
Nasdaq is pushing higher. ES is doing the same. We're breaking structure to the upside on the 1 minute. You know, I mean, again, I would be looking at Nasdaq. We got 11 minutes left. We're well above this high right now. ES, unfortunately, we're still playing within this gap. So, you know, looking at this right now, I would be looking for ES to give us, you know, we just broke structure to the upside. So I'll be looking for low time frame confirmation that this break to the upside isn't just a 5 minute retrace to send us lower. So I would be looking for my
For
bullish
some
confluences
type.
that should be getting respected for us to push higher.
Yeah.
But if they get disrespected, then that strengthens our bearish bias. So today's pretty back and forth, but it's okay. We're gonna stay patient. So
Okay, I'm bullish right now.
still stay on this.
A ver si respetamos este gap de 1 minute. I'm entering. Porque ya we change structure en ambos de estos. Stop loss, could say over here. 3, no, 2. A mini. Let's see. Quiero ver un bullish candle después de tocar este gap.
Okay, so something that I want to show you right now. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of talking, but I just want to make sure that you can understand some of this. So, what do we see right now? ES, our more bearish index, we filled this gap. This is exactly what I was telling you about, right? This is a very pivotal point for us because again, remember literally the drawing that I just drew out. We could come up, come down. This could be just a 5 minute retrace for us
To
to
go
send
lower.
us lower. So that's something that we definitely want to keep in mind. We also want to be looking at NASDAQ and what could this
We got
potentially
a
be?
SMT divergence.
Well, I mean, right?
Un posible
let's
SMT.
still be patient because right now price is respecting this bullish gap right now. Right? But we do have potential for that. I don't want us to fully commit to it just yet, but we do have potential for it, especially because ES is the more bearish index and it's kind of showing us all of those things.
Estamos
right
respetando este gap,
again,
bro.
I'm going to want to be looking is price going to, push? If ES pushes past these highs, I think we have a pretty overall decision that price is going to move higher. Yeah. Right? Because right now these highs are kind of our protection point of this bearish gap. NASDAQ is sitting above this bearish gap because it's the more bullish index.
Sí, en verdad entraría.
Our bullish order flow.
Let's see si me da un break of structure.
I'm just nervous about this because we're respecting this right now. This is a very
Pivotal.
same exact situation as yesterday, where
si me da un break of structure, entro.
One index that's more bearish than the other, another index that's more bullish than the other, and both of them are giving us different signals to different directions. And right now, the price really hasn't told us exactly what direction it wants to go. It's literally just playing both of the confluences in either direction, not only on the high time frame but also on the low time frame. So I would rather sit, be patient, wait for price to do its thing, and actually, I would really want to. If we want to be bullish, I would definitely want to see ES fully commit to it, because right now, bro, this very well could just be us retracing for us to send us lower.
Es verdad.
And NQ's telling us the complete opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Again, this very well could be a SMT divergence, right? We're sitting above these highs. Maybe NQ just wanted to go a little bit higher. Maybe NQ wants to come up and grab these highs. Well, ES stays well underneath these, and that's a massive SMT. We still have the potential for a big SMT divergence right now. The last thing that I would want to do would be enter into a trade right now while we could potentially just flip on this. Even though NASDAQ looks great for longs if we're just looking at NASDAQ, but ES, whole different story. ES looks great for shorts, so
Fuck.
both the indexes are telling us two different things.
Tengo que ser un poquito más paciente.
We wait for price to tell us exactly what it wants to do. So again, if ES comes down and starts giving us bearish confluences, then then we can make that decision. But if ES comes up, pushes past this high, then boom, there we go. I think we've decided. Like we're at very
So be
pivotal
patient,
time.
patient.
We're at a very pivotal time with price right now, where price is either going to decide whether it wants to go up, and if it goes up, awesome. We know Nasdaq is going to be the leading index. Or price wants to go down. If price goes down, then awesome. We know ES is going to be the leading index
Mm-hmm.
for that move. And you can still trade on Nasdaq based on either of those opinions. You don't have to take the trade on ES, but I'm just helping you understand what these indexes are telling us about price.
Okay.
Si me va otro candle to the upside, yo creo que entro. Es verdad lo que TR dice. Maybe solamente estamos respetando este 1 hour gap to go lower, you know. Yo creo que entro si... Hacho, sí, sí, sí. Yep. I'm entering. Si estoy mal, pues estuve mal. Que el precio se ve muy bullish. Uff. Y seguimos haciendo más SMTs. Bueno,
Still indecisive. This very well could be just a bearish SMT.
hacho, no me salirme, en verdad. Esto puede ser también un bearish SMT.
Yeah. And
Vamos a ser un poquito más paciente.
entering a trade right now,
Lo sé, lo sé, lo sé.
it's not
Sé
worth
que
it. I would
salí y
rather
entré.
miss a trade. I'd rather miss a trade today and be patient than
Yeah.
try and take something while in this current state, because we could either be in a bearish SMT, or like we could be wanting to come up and target these highs. But and that's the only problem with, like, usually I would say, look how close this high is to this one right here. That is the case, but like, bruh, the high time frame holds higher power. Like if we're looking at this on the hourly, like we're respecting this hourly gap.
Mm-hmm.
We, like, the second that this hourly candle closes, we could just dump down. So I would
Just be more
remove
patient.
this isn't really. I mean, it's like holding price here, but it doesn't really mean that much to us anymore. But yeah, I would definitely be looking at, let's see, we got four more minutes until
Hourly closes.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Like, if Nasdaq inverses the hourly and ES doesn't, so like if ES can come up and inverse this hourly, then awesome. We can
Safe to assume that we're gonna be bullish on this.
what'd you say?
Safe to assume that we're gonna be bullish.
Yeah, I mean, if ES can inverse this gap, then bro, sick. Like we can go ahead and become bullish. So, bro, like we're at such a pivotal point because Nasdaq just took out these highs.
Mm-hmm.
ES is still underneath these highs and playing within this hourly gap. Like, Nasdaq could have just wanted extra liquidity to push us lower.
Mm-hmm. So good. Let's
we
be
really
more
gotta see
patient.
how this hourly candle closes. If ES pushes above these highs, then bet, bruh. So like right now, if we can close above this hourly gap, I mean, I think that right there, I think we just established our bias, because we just proved why this bearish SMT is no longer valid. So now what I would be doing is I would be focusing on our bullish index and finding a way to be able to target some of these up here.
Está 1 minuto. Bueno, 1 minuto y medio.
Like now, see, like I would again, just like we were talking about, I would rather enter longs up here to these highs way later in the game than get fucking burned, right? And I mean, ES is setting up pretty well where like ES might give us a better risk to reward. I mean, I know you don't really trade ES, but you know, Nasdaq is getting close to these London highs, but you know, I think these highs are pretty
Un
easy.
minuto más.
Or I mean, you could just go shoot for the Asia session highs on Nasdaq. But yeah, I would be right now. I mean, I'm not even in a trade right now because I was waiting for all the same shit. I was talking myself through it as well. So now what I would be looking for is I would be looking for some sort of entry confluence for me to be able to like establish this bias and you know actually be able to take it towards our draws.
Yep. Let's see if we have equilibrium. We close above the 1 hour gap. So ya me dio full confirmación.
How come there's no candle on here?
I don't know. Like sometimes it just like removes the candle. I don't know why.
We're very close to this London highs. Quiero ver algún tipo de retroceso, por lo menos en el de 1 minuto, para entrar. Yo creo que ya tocamos los London highs.
And again, it's okay if we aren't able to find a trade today, right? Like if it takes out our objectives without giving us an entry, it's okay. So something else that I want you to keep in mind when we take out these highs, because I don't think we're going to be able to get an entry up until these highs. I don't want you unless we put in equal highs and we retrace. That would be fucking fire. That would be literally free bread. But I think we're gonna take them out. So once we take out these highs, something that I want you to understand is one, we're pretty overextended on the 1 minute. So and on the 5 minute, this is a big extension to the upside, and we just hit a point that price could very easily retrace off of. You know, we're getting wicks down right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would want you to, again, be able to stay patient enough to be able to look for, you know, like a proper retrace. Like I don't want you, whatever, just taking up, whatever. We're getting the retrace right now, so I'm glad that I said that. But I don't want you just taking like a blind long, being like, oh shit, we took out London highs, so we're instantly going to go up and take out fucking Asia session highs, you know? So right now we're looking really good, and to be honest, like ES looks, in my opinion, the best to me because like these highs, I mean, depending on what you want to look at, I mean, Nasdaq looks good too because we have Asia highs up here. Because I think if ES will more than likely want to grab these. We'll see if it wants to grab London highs. I think bare minimum it'll probably want to come up and grab these. But now that upside objectives have been taken, at least one, we do put ourselves at like slight risk for reversals off of the highs, right? So, because again, like look at ES, Nasdaq pushed above these highs right here. ES is underneath them, but we did inverse this gap. So, I would just, you know, I would be trying to play relatively safe today. There's no reason to force anything, but if you know, if we can see a proper good entry, then you know, you can take it.
I want to be conscious too. I don't want to enter off like the first entry because about the like the reswing, what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are really overstaying too.
Debemos ser pacientes. Paciencia, chicos. Sé que entré en el trade y si hubiese, ajá, si hubiese dejado, hubiese ganado, pero no.
We're literally just missing. Literally just missing a candle. So this goes from 957 to 959. So I don't really know what this candle was looking like, but it's pretty safe to assume that. I mean, shit, bro. See, look, we're getting. This could be fucking SMT of doom. I think we stay real patient here, bro. I think we stay patient. Let's wait and see. Let's see how this 5 minute retraces. We did put in this high. That's really close. That's really close to this one. You know, so this could be good. But we broke structure to the downside on the 1 minute.
Ujú.
So we'll be conscious of that. Right now we're in bullish order flow on both the hourly and the 5 minute. But on the 1 minute we're bearish. So what we would want to see would be the bearish PD arrays or bearish confluences to get disrespected for us to reestablish that bullish bias on all time frames. Right? Same thing on Nasdaq. Like Nasdaq, we just came down, broke this to the downside. We're getting a deep retrace here
On yes.
ES. Yeah. Like let's see where equilibrium is. Pretty far down there. I don't think the 5 minute is required to go all the way down in there, but I mean, shit, bro. If ES keeps going, if ES keeps coming down, gotta keep our eyes out for these. Like I would be looking at this gap. This gap ideally should hold if we're bearish. But if we're not, and all the other time frames are bullish, and we inverse this, then boom, we know exactly where price is gonna want to go. But what happens when we start inversing this gap right here? That begs the real question of, ooh, do we have a high time frame SMT, and then we're back to square one, you know? Right now, Nasdaq is, I mean, this 1 minute gap is kind of useless because we broke 1 minute structure to the downside. So I'll be looking at the 5 minute. 5 minute, we're in this gap, so I'll be looking for all the 1 minute confluences or all the 1 minute reasoning for why this 1 minute trend is going to start reversing. So if we can find any sort of 1 minute bearish gap, we don't have any right now, so we would have to be looking for a break of structure. This is the most recent high that we have
Ujú.
for us to break back above, for us to confirm that, hey, we're going to start extending again on the 5 minute. Got it?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Cool. Nice.
Sorry, one more time.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to re-explain? So, on the 5 minute right now, So-
Fuck.
on the high time
Oof.
frames, we're bullish.
We're
Inverse
bullish.
this gap. Nasdaq took out London highs. We still have Asia session highs up here. We're in a
Tocamos el
5 minute
Fair
gap.
Value Gap.
We're in a downtrend on the 1 minute. How do we know that the 5 minute is going to continue extending? We've started disrespecting this 1 minute bearish order flow.
Ujú.
So right now, there's no gaps for us to disrespect. So the only thing for us to be able to look at is going to be a break of structure to the upside. Because again, remember, I can't remember what day I explained this on, but we're in an uptrend on the 5 minute, and a retrace on the 5 minute looks like a trend change on the 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
So how do we know that the 5 minute is going to expand out of this confluence that it's in? By seeing a trend change back to the upside on the 1 minute.
You know, for value gaps to inverse too, so it's just break a structure.
Yep. Just leave that gap on. Get rid of this. Something that I'm super interested in is this 5 minute gap on ES. Because if we inverse this 5 minute gap, then it's like, you know, oh shit, we're disrespecting 5 minute
Order flow.
order flow to the downside
Mhm.
off of high time frame sweep, massive SMT divergence, right? Then that opens the back
Oof.
up for us to be looking at lows again. So I'll be looking at this gap big time. I'll be looking at this 5 minute gap on Nasdaq big time. This gap has to hold.
Damn.
This gap has to hold. Yeah. See, this is the power of being patient. You know, had you looked to enter off of like this little rinky-dink retrace, trying to target these, you would have been smoked. especially see that that's kind of why I was trying to tell you, like, yo, we just hit a pivotal point. That's why, like, when an objective gets hit, when a potential take profit gets hit, there's a
Posibles
reason why we're losing take
anti-divergence.
profits here, because price has the potential to reverse. We're seeing heavy sell off right now, and that's also why when a big objective gets hit, I don't like looking for entries on the 1 minute. I would much rather expand onto the high time frames for the exact same reason that we've been explaining, like literally this entire time that we've been on stream. It's because like the higher time frames hold higher power. The higher time frame is going to tell us the overall direction of where the market's going to want to go. So we're getting a hefty sell off right now.
Yeah. Right after you take down liquidity.
This shit's looking good, bruh. Looking like
Looking good to the downside.
big time bearish SMT. Looking like big
Mm-hmm.
time reversals. Now again, just because we inverse this gap doesn't mean much. What am I probably going to want to see? Maybe a little maybe a little retrace. Maybe we see, because again, you got to think about it like this. The market is just straight manipulative. So if they inverse this gap, they're going to want to manipulate every way possible. So they're going to manipulate people, even if the overall bias is even if price is supposed to go short here, right? Price is going to want to, one, convince people
No
to go
estamos
long,
respetando este
because
gap.
right now,
NES.
like, we're still
No
like,
respetamos.
technically like printing bullish structure. We haven't fully pushed underneath this low. Yes, we're inversing this gap, but not a lot of people know about that. So how are they going to convince more people to go long? They're going to push, like, maybe one more bullish candlestick to the upside. So not only are they going to try and get people to short down here while pushing price up to potentially stop them out, but then they're also going to try and get people to long right here to then boom stop out the people that's long, and then boom,
You'll
that move up
say
is going to stop out the people that just get short
SMT.
right here.
Si
It's
tocamos
all just
equilibrium.
manipulation. So again, I would much rather be on the side that's waiting, being patient.
Mm-hmm.
Nasdaq respected this gap. So remember what I was telling you before. How can we determine whether or not this is going to be a proper extension to the upside or not?
Like break
We
a
can look at
structure.
the 1 minute order flow, and I mean, unfortunately, we don't really have too much. We have
This gap only.
this 1 minute gap right here. We're respecting this 5 minute gap, so we can just get rid of it.
Oh yes, we got this
I would
gap.
personally want to wait for this 5 minute candle to close for us to be able to figure out where price is trying to go. See, we're respecting bearish order flow right now. Respecting bear, or if we get a down candle, we're respecting bearish order flow, where if this thing wanted to continue bullish, we probably would have wanted to inverse this gap.
Mm-hmm.
Again, patience is going to pay us today. It was very back and forth.
I really want to short right now. I know, I'm just saying. That's how I know, like, damn, like, I'm the niggas that get manipulated.
I don't think having a short bias is bad. And to keep it 150, to keep it an absolute $1.50 with you, I would much rather you, if you want to go short, I would much rather you take the trade on ES.
Because it's the leading.
Just because it's like, it's the more bearish index. Like, if that's your bias for the day, I would much rather you take the shorts on ES rather than on Nasdaq, because Nasdaq is it's a lot stronger, right? It pushed all the way up here versus ES wasn't even close to these London highs. This is the leading index on the bearish side of things. I would definitely stay patient on this though.
No, I didn't want to go short. I was just saying, like, no, I did want to go short. But I'm just saying, like, that's how I know I probably would have got it made.
Yeah.
By not being patient.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
We gotta look right here, like this point right here.
Quiero ser un poquito más paciente.
If we inverse this, then we can say goodbye.
Was that the 5 minute on Nasdaq?
Yeah, that was a 5 minute gap. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we like, I mean, we'll have to see. We did toss a pretty big wick up there, so we'll have to see. Both of these are at pivotal points right now. ES inverse is 5 minute down. Again, like I was saying, we'll probably close like bullish on ES, because again, the market's trying to manipulate people. They're gonna say, oh, does, we might be able to toss one more wick above this just to convince people to go long again, and then don't tank the shit.
Bueno, I would like some break of structure to the upside aquí en ES. Para después que me dé otro break of structure to the downside. Y ahí es full confluencia. Porque me está tocando equilibrium.
Inverse.
Yeah, see, it's like all like the confluences just keep going back and forth. See, now like this inverse to the upside right here, that's like we just respected this 5 minute gap now, or probably looking like it. But yes, bro, like ES is spooking me. Does have this high, real close to this high. It is a better draw on liquidity than trying to target these lows right here. That's probably, I mean, yeah. That's probably the only thing that, like personally, I would want to see now that we're breaking to the upside on ES. The last thing that I would want for confirmation to the upside would be proving to me that this 1 minute trend is going to continue, because we still have a long way to be able to get up to these highs. So we're at least due for like bare minimum one bullish retrace. I think one bullish retrace on the 1 minute on ES to prove that we're going to come up to these highs. So
Let's see.
maybe we
Si
fill this
respetamos
gap
este gap,
and push
pues
on
we're
it.
going higher.
But if we inverse it, then
We're going lower.
this is exactly what I was saying. We just got our bullish retrace, we inverse this gap, you know, and then if we start disrespecting bullish candlesticks, then price is super tricky today. I don't want to jump into, don't want you jumping into anything, essentially. Okay, so we push into that bullish gap. I would want to see again if we can respect it. I think that, you know, I mean, I would want to see us probably push past this high to like fully confirm it, because ES is giving me the fucking creeps right now. But see, bro, if Nasdaq inverses this gap, fuck, bro, goodbye, because it's supposed to respect this and it's supposed to push the Asia session highs. So if ES disrespects this shit, bro,
It's confirmation.
yeah.
4.
And if I'm you, that would be the yeah, I mean,
First TP, second TP,
I'll let
third
you
TP.
see what you want to do.
I would have a really big stop loss though.
No, en verdad que puedo tener.
I'd probably put it on top of this high.
That's not a massive stop.
If I were to enter off this close.
Yeah.
Selling. Yes, Sirski. Este me gusta más, viste, bro. Me gusta.
Yeah,
Es
yes,
por
too,
ser
so the
paciente.
contracts are worth less, you know.
Right now, let me see if Nasdaq inverse ese gap. Sí. Este gap ya no me importa. Este gap ya no me importa. Yep. Mis TP serían first TP. Fuck, man. Oh. My last TP. Let's see. Sinceramente, el primer trade no me gustó.
Is it
Ya que
bad
pues,
because
ajá.
I want to see more structure? Like I know we got that
No.
inverse. I just want to see more like
Yeah.
we inverse. I want to see like a retrace here and then
Sure.
see target lines.
I mean, you know, we've been waiting for a lot of confirmation
see.
already, so
Yeah, that's true.
you know, sometimes the market can't wait for too long, but
Let's see.
We'll just execute.
En este 1 hour high, break even. Pues sinceramente por lo menos me gustaría por lo menos llegar hasta el 1 hour low. So then keep it going lower. Aquí fue que entré. Let's see, el de 1 hora. 4 hour. Se ven bastante archivos, güey.
I'm realizing that I probably missed the move already,
No, you didn't.
but I would only want to take it if we were to get like a bigger rebalance to the daily.
I don't think you. I didn't. I don't think you missed a move at all. I don't. I don't think that this is the right time to be executing right here. I don't think you missed a move at all. See on ES, we just inversed this. You know, we haven't taken out this. We haven't taken out this. We haven't taken out previous day low.
This shit.
You know, so.
Fuck, man, no puedo.
Nasdaq, you know.
Aquí no me deja.
Since we're so high up, I think this would be
Ah, fuck this shit, bro.
like maybe these pre-market lows, you know.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to try and find swoop. You're gonna have to try and find something to be able to. Yeah, you're gonna have to try and find something on that to be able to get down there. But I'm gonna go up here real quick.
Yeah.
You see an entry and you're confident with it. You know what to do.
Viste, ser paciente, mi hermano. Bueno, sé que podía entrar porque el precio me hizo aquí un break of structure. Pero también estábamos bastante abajo de estos London Highs. Y mira, right now we break structure to the downside.
How weird, bro.
Paciencia, paciencia, bro. Bueno, bueno. Mi de esto en el bias hoy fue. Bueno, sinceramente, por poco entro a este trade. Ya que. ¿Cómo fue? Ajá, porque ajá. El precio justo había tocado este fair value gap to go higher.
Should have answered.
Tenemos ningún gap, ¿no? Bueno, tenemos este 15-minute gap.
But notice how. I mean, there's still some opportunity.
Yeah.
But notice how we avoided maybe 5 different bad trades today. We probably if we were
¿Verdad?
going off of
Bueno,
see, we were waiting for
yo-
the most confirmation. This was your opportunity right there. We waited for every single bit of confirmation. This was the one right there. That's what I took my trade off of. There's still opportunity. There's still plenty of opportunity. You know, I think that, you know, if we can maybe get some sort of 1 minute 1 minute
Retrace.
action right
That's what
now,
I was thinking.
you know, we can go ahead and we can take that. But yeah,
Oh
this
fuck,
is the
nigga.
buck. This was the opportunity. That's what I took my shorts off of. I entered right here. My stops are above here. My first take profits right here. I'm looking for full down here on ES. Um, but yeah, I mean, no
See, me
reason to
too,
stress.
bro.
Honestly,
Like
I want you to.
full down here.
I'm glad that we walked through all of this because, bro, today was a difficult day, and I think staying patient through all of it was smart.
Fuck.
We avoided taking longs up to here. We would have
Mucho
been absolutely
verdad.
cooked off that. Hold on, I gotta manage some position.
This is big 5 minute too. Alrighty.
Stop loss at break even.
I was just scared about my take profit.
My TP1 got hit. So managing my position real quick. There's no reason to stress over this at all.
Yo iría aquí, tomo partials.
Again, like, I think, to be honest, bro, I don't think that we even try. I don't think we try and look for anything else today. I
Bro.
don't think we're
That
trying.
was the move.
Yeah, I don't. Nah, bro, chill,
Bro,
bro. There is no reason. There's no reason. to get
I'm
upset about
balling.
literally, there's literally
No
reason to
way.
get upset about that.
Diantre, loco.
Like,
Oh my
we
god,
could,
bro.
I mean, you know, depending on how much further we get down here, like we could get some action to be able to get down, but you know,
Diantre,
this is
brother.
pre-market lows now.
Fuck,
We
nigga.
probably have to wait for, you know,
Loco, I'm balling, I'm
some-
balling, I'm
some-
balling. I'm balling
probably a
crazy.
retrace or something like that, or maybe, you know, maybe like just a deep enough 1 minute retrace. There's still like some opportunity, but I want you to look for the positives out of this.
Yo diría en verdad buscar algún
So
tipo de
many positives to
retracement
take out
y
of
si me da
this.
un break of structure
One,
to the
I think
downside,
if you're
entro
trading
otra
on your
vez.
own, you
Pero
would've blown
loco,
this fucking
that's
account the way down.
crazy.
Okay, or
Loco,
hopefully
I'm
not. Maybe after
balling.
the past couple days of me like explaining stuff, you wouldn't have.
Ball.
But number two, we avoided a lot of bad trades. Like we
Sí, no, yo en verdad, yo evité
stayed
este
super
trade.
super patient throughout all of this. We didn't jump the gun, and we were able, I mean, bro, every single person in the chat, all you guys that are I seen you guys hating. Guess what? I also saw you guys telling people to take longs right here. So all you guys got fucking stopped out. So, you know, I genuinely don't think a single one of you idiots was looking for shorts. Meanwhile, we stayed patient. I know damn near every single one of you guys either press long right here or press long down here or press long right when we broke structure to the upside on NASDAQ. Versus we didn't take either of those. We stayed patient. You know? So, granted, you know, I was able to catch the inverse off of this, but it's fine. You know, you wanted more confirmation, and that's what you wanted. So, you know, I would rather you be comfortable with the trade than me just being, be like, yo, bro, I took this, so you should take it too. You know, that's the last thing that I would want. So we're very, very overextended on the 1 minute right now. We also got to leave in like 15 minutes. You know, we can
Damn.
like we can see, but I think we hop off the I mean, yeah, because this is like big overextension. I'm
Hacho, en verdad, no busca el trade, en verdad.
these day lows. I think it's
Pero
still
bro,
possible.
that's crazy que yo me
I think
salí
NASDAQ
ahí.
still has a possibility to come down here, but
Damn.
very overextended right now. So I wouldn't want to take anything that, you know, would like that forces that's like a force.
Yo estoy mordido, en verdad, estoy mordido.
Like ES is filling this
Bueno, mañana
gap.
no voy a tradear, ya que mañana me
Just
recorto por la
'cause we filled this
mañanita.
1 minute gap, like, again, this is
Tenemos la semana que viene.
Just because we filled this 1 minute gap doesn't
God.
mean we can't inverse it.
Lunes no hay noticias, martes no hay noticias, miércoles hay CPI y el jueves hay un employment. So
To
okay,
be
yeah.
honest, bro, I think today was a positive day. And
Yeah.
I think, are you packed for Vegas?
No, I'm not.
Nah. So what I think you do is
Bro,
you
qué
can go
shit,
pack your shit
loco.
up for Vegas.
Pero
I'll
bueno,
probably
está
shoot
bien.
a little bit.
Parte de, bro.
Whatever I can.
I didn't lose anything. I didn't lose
Exactly,
money. I
bro.
didn't lose money.
See, you're literally, bro. you're still up.
Yeah, I'm still up on the count.
That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, bro, you should not be thinking negatively about today at all. This was literally a win.
Yeah, I didn't lose shit.
You didn't lose shit. You made, bro, I kid you not, every single person in fucking chat, I kid you not, literally every single person in chat got stopped
Diantre.
out on their longs today. I kid you not. You literally traded better than every single person in chat. You traded better than literally every single person in chat. Like, I like, genuinely, I think that I'm
Tengo que aprender a
probably
ser
the
más
only person that
paciente.
took shorts off of this.
I really want to enter off of that, but I just didn't like the stop placement, so I feel like that's.
You shouldn't be
Yeah.
scared of stop placement, bro. Like this is a, or sorry, let's do it on NASDAQ because that's what you were looking to trade on.
Mhm.
It's not a deep stop. That's like 180 ticks. I think one of your other stop losses was like 200 ticks. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything to stress about. But
Yeah, no, I'm just. Damn, I feel like it's just 'cause I'm really thinking about that payout. So I'm like,
nah, bro, that's the last thing that we need to be thinking about.
Yeah.
That payout isn't deserved yet. That payout's not deserved yet. Again, bro, remember, what's our goal with trading? Predict where price wants to go with a high probability. Trading's not about getting payouts. Trading's about predicting where price wants to go. We stayed patient because we weren't able to predict where price wanted to go. You stayed patient right here because you were indecisive. You didn't know exactly where price wanted to go. So guess what? You completed your objective for the day with trading.
Yeah, thanks.
Es que I'm balling, bro. That's crazy. Dame a ver.
How much would that have been like a loss if I were to have put my stop placement there? Like all the profit from yesterday?
$900.
It's okay. Still up. We still have 4 more days, chat. We still have 4 more days.
Pues, a mí no me dio esta opción. O maybe sí.
Could have been. Yes, could have been.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, bro.
Nah, it's chill, bro.
Viste, es que eran bastante chivas,
Damn,
boy.
this is about to be back-to-back six-figure days for me. That's actually insane. Yeah, just close out of everything. Holy shit.
Nah,
Wow,
that's
this is actually-
crazy.
Honestly, I think coaching you, I just made $134,670. Coaching you has helped me get better at my trades. I'm up fucking 500,000 this week.
Jeez. Nice.
Full take profit. That day.
Jeez.
Look at this one, chat.
Yeah. See, that makes me feel better.
Crazy.
Wait, what do I pat? Like, how long are we gonna be there for?
Damn, bro. I'm balling, G.
I don't need like anything crazy.
Yeah, no, you don't need anything crazy. We're gonna be there.
Like,
Ya, tres, brother. No, pero está bien.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
I'll put together some nice fits.
Let me pause this shit. Lo importante fue que adivinación del precio se iba a mover. Uno predije
I took this.
hacia dónde se iba a mover el precio.
Took shorts off this inverse.
Pero sinceramente fue mala mía aquí en este momento entrar, ya que realmente tenía que esperar algún tipo de retracement en el 5 minute para después, you know. Bueno, aquí me respetó, me hizo un break of structure to the upside después de tocar este fair value gap. Pero realmente no iba a entrar, ya que aquí en ES we inverse este gap y estamos haciendo una SMT divergence, you know. Y tocamos un key point ya. Pero bueno, it is what it is. So que let's go, guys. See you el lunes, ya que mañana no voy a tradear. Mañana yo creo que dame ver. Mañana yo me recorto, yo creo, a las 10.
After the confirmation, yeah, bro, because that was the thing. Like, I literally was like, bro, what else?
Sí, mañana me
other
recorto a las 10.
confirmations
So
do you
que
need?
mañana no hay
Like,
break.
these last ones, he was like, I want to look for more
So que let's go, guys. See you. Hablamos después.